the Rockefeller Foundation, and this and other public television stations.
I talked to a design team about it, and I mean, cloning is still in very early stages, but I think we did a pretty good job. And a few things came out sort of strange, but then I think it's always strange to see some kind of reflection of yourself.
Hello, I'm Susan Stanford. Laurie Anderson's work blends something very old, storytelling, with something very new, high technology. Her stories are deceptively simple, sometimes even childlike, but she uses elaborate electronics to present her stories in unusual ways, like accompanying herself on a tie which plays like a keyboard. She's a multimedia artist, a kind of high-tech one-woman band who makes music to look at. Her music, images, and words continually play off one another. Laurie Anderson uses technology to express her fears about technology, and ironically, her quirky electronic voice calls us away from our television sets and back to the campfire.
So, you've been pretty busy for a multimedia performance artist. Let's see, I hear you make records, films, books, and you've been on the road a lot, too, haven't you?
Yeah, actually, I just got back from a concert tour, Japan and Europe, Australia.
Interesting.
And yeah, I'll be making another record soon, but lately I've been so busy doing press. You know, interviews and photo sessions and talk shows like this one that, you know, I don't have the time anymore to do the actual work.
Yeah, well, you can't be in two places at once.
Right. I mean, you wish there was another you.
Yeah.
So I talked to a design team about it, and I mean, cloning is still in very early stages. But I think we did a pretty good job, and we were dealing with duplicating speech and a certain musical ability and logic.
Interesting.
And a few things came out sort of strange, but then I think it's always strange to see some kind of reflection of yourself. And anyway, we do work together, and sometimes he's on his own, but I think it's working out really well, don't you?
Well, I write the music, and it's pretty interesting work, really. She does most of the words.
Well, I mean, you've been writing.
Well, some.
No, I mean, it's been really good. It really has been good.
Well, most of the time I'm not really sure what I'm writing about, but I keep I keep busy, you know. I keep writing.
And I mean, eventually you're going to be doing even more things. Actually, I didn't realize the time. Look, I've got to get to a photo session, so I've really got to go. Listen, can you just take over for me? Because, great. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Great. I'm really sorry.
Hold on a minute. Boy, I think this would be a great idea for a movie. I'm not sure really how I would shoot it, but basically, Rambo comes back from Vietnam, and he's feeling really aggressive, really, really macho. And meanwhile, Rocky is in retirement outside of Philly. And Rambo keeps honking at him, you know, yo, Rocky, listen, I fought in the jungle, you fought in the ring, so come on, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. And Rocky doesn't rise to the bait. You know, he says, you know, my fighting days are over, but the music starts to come off, and he starts to train, you know, and the big fight comes, and of course it's a fight to the finish, and that's the end of the series. You could shoot it split screen, you know, like Doris Day, Mark Hudson, and just kind of combine the old footage from all the other, you know, films, and yeah, right, okay, I'll be out in a minute, okay, I'm on my way. This place is a mess. Let's see, gotta work on that song. Okay, I think that Rocky Rambo thing is pretty good. What do you think?
It's okay.
Or you think it's too, you know, Rocky Rambo, Rambo Rocky, Dumbo Bambi similar? Do you think it's too similar?
Too similar? I mean, how about Hansel and Gretel? You're right about that one, you know.
Okay. 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 Let's see. How's that tempo?
Fine.
Okay, get some chords. What do you think of these chords?
Fine.
You think we should get some ants for the ant farm?
You know, you really smoke too much. I mean, way too much. And you know, we've got to get this done by the benefit tonight.
What do you mean, we? Okay, let's see. Hansel and Gretel are alive and well, and they're living in Berlin. She is a cocktail waitress. He had a part in a fuss, but nothing. And they sit around at night now, drinking schnapps and gin. And she said, Hansel, you're really bringing me down. And he says, Gretel, you can really be a bitch. He says I've wasted my life on a stoop crooked legend when my one and only love was the wicked witch. Last night I woke up and I had that dream again. The one where I'm trying to find the door. I'm trying to get in, but all the hinges are smashed. They're in pieces on the floor, and all the keys are bent. Still bent from the dream before. Still bent from the dream before. She said, what is history? And he said, history is an angel being blown backwards into the future. He said history is a pile of debris, and the angel wants to go back and fix things, to repair things that have been broken. But there is a storm blowing from paradise, and the storm keeps blowing the angel backwards into the future. And this storm is called progress. Ooh. Hello. Hey, guys. What do you mean we? Hello. 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 Hold a second. It's for you. Who is it? The benefit. She's not here. Can I take a message? Right. Yeah. Benefit's canceled. Okay, I'll be sure to tell her. Canceled. What does she care? Canceled? I can write my own movie. Let her write the music for a change. Couple of guys. The Dark Knight.
Stand by. You're on the air. Buenas noches, señores y señoras. Bienvenidos. La primera pregunta es, ¿qué es más macho? Pineapple or knife?
Let's see. My guess is that a pineapple is more macho than a knife.
Sí, correcto. Pineapple es más macho que knife. La segunda pregunta, ¿qué es más macho? Light bulb o school bus?
Light bulb?
No, lo siento, school bus es más macho que light bulb. Gracias, novedad. En un momento.
Betty. And
Well, I had a dream, and in it I went to a little town, and all the girls in town were named Betty, and they were singing do 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 do. You got it. I'm thinking back to when I was a child, way back to when I was a child. When I was an embryo, a tiny speck, just a dot. When I was a Hershey bar in my father's back pocket.
Can I have another glass of water, please? Thank you.
Hey, look, over there. Frank Sinatra sitting in the chair and he's blowing perfect. Both wings doo-doo up into the air and smoke. Woo-hoo, smoke it, make the smoke ring. Woo! And every time I hear the smoke ring, I think you're there.
Miss, could you check on my order, please?
Any second now. Get the blanket from the bedroom. You can go walking once again down in the bayou where our people first began. Ooh, I'm gonna follow you out in the swamp and in the town, down under the border wall. Track you down.
Miss, this has nothing to do with what I ordered. I ordered a cheeseburger and a Coke.
So what do you think? You think it's too sitcom?
Sitcom? Why don't you write a road movie? You know, Jack Kerouac, a couple of guys on the road.
Okay. 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 A couple of guys.
Oh, angel on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. I got a telephone in my bosom, and I can call him up anytime. Oh, angel on the main line, tell him what you want. Oh, I got an angel on the main line. Tell him what you want. Oh, I can call him up and tell him what you want. Ooh.
Okay, now listen.
All night, all day.
All night, all day.
An angel is watching
angel
over
is
your
watching.
butt.
I wish you would leave me alone. God.
Okay.
All night and all day.
All night and all
I don't have
day.
no time to myself.
But imagine when you look at paintings like medieval paintings and you see angels with wings. Can you imagine having wings? Big, fluffy wings.
But I'd like to have those kind of wings that I could put on and take off when I got ready.
I do believe the satellites, I do believe they can see in this truck.
We've been driving too long.
Okay, but I believe the satellites can see in this truck. I believe they have that kind of technology now. Because I believe they can see this little, you see this little name tag right here that says Phil?
Yeah, as fast as we go and they can read film. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, well, you've been very busy since you last were on our show. Films, music, you've been on the road.
Recording?
What's next for you?
Okay. Well, yes. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of press, and it is hard to find the time to compose music.
Yeah.
So I talked to a design team about it, and you know, cloning is still in very early stages. I guess it's always a shock to see your own clone.
Yeah, it would be a shock.
But that doesn't last long, and well, she's quite able to do everything already, right?
Well, yes, I can do a little typing and whatnot.
She's great. She really is.
Well, I mean,
No, really. I mean, you make very, very few errors. Ooh, I gotta run, listen.
If I had the wings of an angel, wings that would carry me where I wanted to go, I would fly up to the ozone and way out into space. No, nowhere. There is no hiding place. 'Cause the angels are watching over me. That was made up.
That's made up.
That was really made up.
Interesting.
So that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. I would think it would be surprising.
Stay with us now for the story of the West Virginia mine wars on Even the Heavens Weep, here on WETA Channel 26.
Major funding for Alive from Off-Center has been provided by the National Endowment for the Arts and the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Additional funding has been provided by the Rockefeller Foundation and this and other public television stations.